Hey everybody, Professor Cynical back again with another glitch video. Now in today's video I'm going to show you the Anomaly and Space Station Nanite glitches for the new release of 2.62. As we all know, it's now released from experimental branch from the PC over to consoles and for normal PC users, which is absolutely exciting. So I'm happy to show you if these glitches are still working or not. Alright, but before we do get into today's video, guys, I do have a quick message for you. Come join the Professor Cynical's Patreon club. Doesn't matter if you're new or a pro, everyone is welcome. Become part of an ever-growing community and transcend to the next level. With selected tiers, you can get exclusive benefits such as Discord privileges and ranks. Watch my daily content before anybody else on YouTube. And get access to Professor Cynical exclusive merch you'll only find on Patreon, completely free with selected tiers, and it's shipped directly to your door. So the question remains, guys, what are you waiting for? Come join the ever-growing Professor Cynical Patreon family today. Also, guys, I just want to mention as well, I have new items in the Teespring store. You can click on the link in the video description down below. Rock bottom prices, so you're going to get yourself some juicy Professor Cynical swag. Again, link in the video description down below. Alright guys, let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so starting off in the Anomaly, we're going to our exosuit here. You can see this is all the space I've got available. I don't have any of these upgrades in my inventory currently, which is extremely important because the more space you have, the more profitable this glitch is going to be for you. Now, first of all, we need to come up these little bit of a ramp, stairway, whatever you want to call it here, and then speak to Ares. Once you speak to Ares and you go through this bit of a dialogue, what we need to do is we need to go to purchase upgrades. Once we do that, guys, as you can see, my start in nanites here is 124,982. Now, if we go over to buy, and we're going to look for the most expensive one. I think it seems to be this one, going through. Oh, no, there we go, thermal protection. That's worth 176 nanites. Now, we're going to buy all of these that we physically can hold. That'll take us down to 121,000. Now, what we need to do is find somebody to pass over an item to. It can be any item that you want, as long as you're not trying to gift them back, let's say, an upgrade that we've just bought, because we're going to need them later on. Now, if you don't get someone to transfer anything to, there's a few good location spots. So, usually there will be plenty of people around Ares. If there's no one really available there, or you can't transfer to anybody, go to the Nexus, which is the middle bit there. But again, for me, there was no one there. Next place you want to look for is next to nada, because there's always people next to nada accepting missions and quests. If no one is available, again, the last place you want to look is in the back room here for all the upgrades. 9 times out of 10, guys, you will get somebody here. So here we go, just be patient. Boom, there we go, got somebody. All you need to do now is reload your autosave. It is that easy. Now, on live stream the other night, one of my viewers asked me to try this particular glitch out. So I did, and he went, look, try it again. And when I did, for some reason, it says that Ares was unavailable at the minute. Now, that's the first time I've ever personally encountered that. But the way that I got around it on live stream was, all I did was pass over an item to a player and did a reload. And then I was able to go back and buy from the shop, if that makes sense. But that worked for me. Let me know if that's working for you. Anyway, so we're back in the game now, as you can see. I've got all my nanites back, and I'm able to still keep those upgrades. So speaking to Ares, I don't have any such issues speaking to him again. So we're going to go back to purchase, go to sell, bang, 2,000 nanites, and now I'm up to 127,000 nanites, which is absolutely incredible. So the Anomaly nanite glitch is still working absolutely beautifully. So we're going to go over now to the space station and test. So there's 2 ways you can get to the space station, guys. You can fly from your ship, fly out the Anomaly, and fly directly into the space station if one is close by. Or another way you can do it is by coming to the massive teleporter just at the back here and picking a space station of your choice. It doesn't matter which one. And then go into it from that location. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. So I'll meet you over on the flip side when I get to a space station. Alright, guys. So welcome to the space station. I'm here now. I'm going to jump in, jump out of my ship, because the ship always lands wherever you are. In my case, obviously, the space station. So just create a save point before you start anything. It's very, very important, especially when you're doing glitches. That way, then, if anything messes up, you can always have a point of reference to go back to. Alright, so the best thing about the space station, more so than the Anomaly, even though the Anomaly is extremely convenient, it really, really is when we come over to one of these guys, we can buy S-Class and A-Class modules, which are worth double what the B-Class modules are, which means per run, you can actually earn double the amount of nanites per run doing this method. However, the only downside, so it has its pros and it has its cons, so the only downside to this is not every single module naturally is an S-Class or an A-Class. So you do only get a small selection, but in my case, because I don't have that much room, this will make more sense to do it this way, because my space will only allow me to get so much. So I'm going to absolutely fill it up, like you see there, with all S-Class and A-Class, and I only got, I believe, 2 B-Classes on that one. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is jump back into our ship and then fly off into space. And then, if you haven't called it already, call in the Anomaly. I believe I already did. I want to say, no, hang on, nope, because we went through the teleporter at the back, so I need to call in the Anomaly myself. Getting way ahead of myself there. So here we go, call in the Anomaly if you haven't already. Then we're going to do something called a flyby. Now, a flyby, for those who are new to my channel, is very, very easy, very, very simple. As you're flying through to the Anomaly, go into your exosuit or your spaceship and get an item ready to transfer. When you get somebody to transfer over to, transfer it and then reload your autosave. However, if there's no one to transfer to, keep in your ship, just start flying out again and do the same thing. If you don't get anybody that time, just keep flying in and out until you do get somebody. But with the crossplay, you should get somebody. Alright, so we're here now. As you can see, I'm at 127,777. And all of those items are still in there. And you can go back to any one of these shops. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You go back to the upgrades here, and we're just going to sell the lot. Now look at that. I earned so much more that time. I'm up to 135,000 nanites. I mean, guys, that's absolutely incredible. And I'm happy to say that in the 2.62 official release of 2.62, so everybody has it now, that this method is still working, and I'm absolutely loving it. So guys, do me a favor, if you like what I do today, leave me a like in this video. Let's get this video seen by absolutely everybody, including all the newer players that come into No Man's Sky lately. Absolutely fantastic. Also guys, if you're new around here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I release loads of things like this every single day of the week. So yeah, thank you very much for watching nonetheless. And I also want to thank my wonderful Patreons for today's video. I would like to thank Richard Borjeff, the Dread Sky, Captain Z1420, Jillidad, Don Mega 1976, Westland, Alan, Rene, and I want to thank our wonderful superfans. So I would like to thank Superfan Steve, Superfan Jerry, Superfan John, Superfan Alex, and Superfan Brian. Also guys, I want to thank our wonderful YouTube members, Kelmir, Frisco Bay Pelican, and Astros AJ, for becoming part of the YouTube members Professor Cynical Student Club. Now guys, like I said, if you guys like what I do, why not consider supporting the channel by clicking on the Patreon link in the video description down below. Or you can also support the channel by buying exclusive Professor Cynical merch you'll only find on Teespring via my link, again in the link in the video description down below. And everything right now guys is completely discounted, so get yourself a bargain whilst you can. Alright guys, well that's everything from me here today. As always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.